What up, YouTube? It's your boy Manny. Today I'm going to show you guys how to change a single game box into a two game box. Keep in mind I did a couple of steps already that I'm going to be showing to you guys due to the fact that, this video is going to be 3 minutes long. So I always check on each side to see which side is my stud. On this occasion here, there's actually blocking on both sides. So I actually have room for more error that's as unique as that might sound. Um, and then so what I do there after I get that, I basically get my wires over here just to make sure they're not in the way. I already have this traced over, and so I'll trace it over here. I'll land it on here, and then I trace underneath. You want to make sure to get the inseams never on the outside because if you cut this outside, it will be too long. But like I said, for my instance, I do have room for error because I have the sheetrockers here with me, and I also need to get this in there because this is the only box we have. This is working with what you guys have because you guys have to finish the job in a timely manner, and you guys don't have time to be going to the shop or going to the Home Depot or whatever you guys need to do. Once you have it all traced out, you want to make sure you get your multi-tool, make sure you get really in there. The best part to do, the best way to feel it is like when you're an apprentice, is kind of just go nice and easy, make sure you have your safety glasses on and you'll be good to go. We have more room for error here because I do have a sheetrocker in the building and you guys can see the block. That is the blocking that's basically, it's for the towel bar, I believe it was for that we had to cut into and they ended up switching it. But you guys see I had room for error due to the fact of that. So now what I like to do is I like to push my wires in the back, push it all the way back, and then I want to be able to prep it and to make sure that it's going to fit nice and snug. So this is going to go all the way to the 2x4. Like I said, I had more room for error due to the fact that I do have sheetrockers here. So that's basically all you want to do. When you're a young apprentice, you want to make sure to get these edges nice and clean. And then you also want to make sure that you screw this to the 2x4, which I'll show you guys right now. Sorry, my camera's not the best, but you see right there, I have it pre-fitted already. And then we're good to go. I'm gonna push that back in there, put two screws in there, fish my wire through. But you guys also got to remember that your boy is running another switch leg, which I'll show you guys how to do in the next video. So if this was helpful, let me know how it does. Like I said, this is not your ideal situation for this to happen, but this is what you have. Only these certain parts, and you have to make it work. And you ain't got time to go to the store. You ain't time to go to Home Depot. You make shit happen, and you make things complete. And yes, it's a little bit sheetrock repair, but at the end of the day, what's $10 compared to spending 50 to 100, and in the future to even have this painted and all that stuff, and then you'll really be in hell. So just watch out for that. Make sure you look at print, and hey, work as a team. If you're taking out sheetrock, save the pieces for the sheetrockers.